Good morning, Aries. God, I woke up and I needed to do Aries reading because I needed some energy. I just couldn't get myself up this morning. So I started tapping into your energy. I was getting all these kind of weird downloads, I guess, for you. So just give me a minute. I'm trying to wake myself up. It'll be fine. You got a little bit of I did Taurus yesterday, and you got a little bit of that energy going on where it's not exactly, but you need to space some shit out. Give yourself a break. There's a weird detachment, at least, going on with you, Aries, where you're not. It's like I don't care as much. I don't care as much, right? I made this potion myself. I'm gonna spray some of this. Yes. A little goddessy potion for you. I don't know. There's a hardness about you. Is the best way I can describe it. I think communication for you is gonna be a little wonky, at least with one particular person. Because but besides that, everything seems all right. Your energy seems all right. It's a little tired, I think. A little drained, maybe. So I did your reading first, give me some energy, and I was like, all right, come on, I got a job to do today. I got my Christmas tree all set up in the back. We're looking nice over on our end. But like I was saying, though, I felt like there was a communication that was just, what's the best word? It's weird, from one particular person. I feel like someone has been asking you about something, almost trying to get into just weird questions. It's something that caught you off guard, why would someone be bringing that up, or why would someone be asking me about that? Something's got your attention when it comes to unclear conversation, right? So that's odd. Anyways, all right, Aries, we're gonna jump into your reading. I got my oracle cards here. That's just gonna be about you, me, myself, and I, right? It's just gonna be about you in particular. We got your energy, we got what's challenging you during this time. We have your, main situation going on and kind of the advice for you. So, if that part makes sense, then you can stick around, and then I go into the tarot cards, and then we focus on your love and relationships. Ooh, love and relationships. I love you so much. I love it. Yeah. So, I tell people if the first part resonates with you, then, keep it going. All right, Aries, one more shuffle. We're ready to pop into it. Oh, and then underneath the deck, we have the overall energy and kind of focus, I guess, that's around you. So it's going to be influencing you. And that would be, wish or fulfillment of wishes. That was weird. All right, fulfillment of wishes. So, that song popped in my head, I got my mind set on you. I got my mind set on you. But it's gonna take money, a whole lot of spending money. So you got your sight focused on something. Right now you know what you want, and the energy is around you to help you achieve that, right? At least it feels that way. Everything's going to be kind of flowing a little nicer, getting a little easier. There is going to be at least something on your mind, right? And you want it. You want it. So you're going to go out and you're going to set out and go get it. Whether, I don't know what the fuck that is. Only you know what that is. But it's something that you've been wanting, obviously. All right, let's just keep going into there. We'll kind of dissect what that is. Your energy, Aries, is sacrifice. Ooh. Sacrifice. That's a pretty intense card. That means getting, especially if that fulfillment of wishes here, sacrifice is, you know, like releasing, letting go of certain people, places, and things to obtain something you want. So there's something you want that's not going to fit exactly into your existing world. You know, if you want to move or whatever have you be, you have to kind of get rid of other things and attachments. So, you know, attachments are, you know, like the people around different situations. So if you get rid of something, how is it going to affect other people? I mean, it's not really your concern, right? I know it sounds really bad to say, but at least that's the mindset you gotta have. You know, it's something that needs to be in your life. It's something that resonates with you. Your current situation may be, you know, a little flaky. It's not as fulfilling. It's not like it's bad, but it's just not as fulfilling. You want to get here and you're kind of back here, so you're working on your goals, on to getting to where you want to go. Does that make sense? So there's this big need to like release and let go, you know, maybe even stop talking to certain people, or, you know, to move house, to move jobs, positions. You get what I'm saying? They're big shifts. And when you do that, it's almost going to affect like people that are close to you in a way. And I think that's going to be a little bit of a weird issue, but it's kind of like you have to do it. It's best for everyone. They just don't know it yet. Challenging energy. Yeah. Oh my God. Okay. 5. Oh yeah. I'm gonna say 5 because the hands are like right there, and there's a 5 on top. Anyways, this card comes out. These are the challenges. This is like, okay, like we're just gonna sever the ties here, right? So okay, it's more important than what it seems on the surface. It's gonna affect a lot of areas in your life when you start cutting people, places, things off. And that's a challenge for you, because not all these things are like bad. Not all these things, you know, you may even feel a little guilty. You know, there's certain areas, it could be all, it could be just a few, but there's certain areas, again, like I was saying before, that just don't resonate with you. They don't give you that fulfillment. They don't give you that mental stimulation. They don't give you like your heart's desires, corny as that may sound, right? So you have to let it go. And that's a challenge, you know, like it's uncomfortable a little bit, but you know, I have that sacrifice card there, you know, it's like a releasing. Now it's time to start communicating about it, putting those plans in action. So that's pretty wild. What's your situation? Althea, get out of it. The waiting game. Okay. That's okay. So you're literally waiting on something. Something. Like waiting for like the right time. This also comes up when you start to feel like a little impatient. So like kind of a word of advice is to be patient, obviously. But you know, this card comes out when it's like feeling like you have to do things in a set time. That's not the case. You know, something's, unless like, you know, you're trying to like get like a house or like a new job or something, then, you know, like there might be a little bit of a time frame for that. But, you know, it feels like you feel like you're running out of time. You know, you've been waiting to act on something or to say something, do something, and you know, waiting for that perfect time where it's gonna be the easiest. I feel like it's gonna be the easiest to kind of like release these things, the easiest to make these conversations. But for some reason, you feel like you're running out of time, like you're feeling pressure, right? So let's see like your overall advice. Ooh, you got your own damn card, authority. Yeah, give me that Aries energy. Taking control in your own hands, you know. One door closes, one door opens, Aries. But this is stepping into your power, taking your power, doing what needs to be done, okay? Other people aren't going to fucking do that for you, and Aries, I feel like you've learned that at a young age. Okay, you know that. Like, this is your power, or your power. Yeah, that is your power, but, like, this is your card. You know, he's aware, he's enlightened, big old tough guy. You don't have to be a man for that to resonate, obviously. We all have masculine and feminine energies. It's the energy behind it, okay? It's the Aries energy is literally what this... Althea, no. Sorry, my daughter's running around and playing with dog food. So there's that. Gotta take my power back. But yeah, this is like, you know, this is you doing exactly what you know it has to be done. Other people aren't gonna fucking do it for you. It's gonna be a fucking waiting game if you try to, wait for other people or whatever to, be like, oh, this is what Aries needs, or Aries needs. Oh, I'm just gonna do this because Aries needs that. That's not gonna happen. You know that. I know that. Give me 1 second, and then we'll come back with your tarot cards. Okay. So now we're gonna move into the tarot card reading for Aries. This is love, relationships. Don't always have to be romantic. We have relationships with everyone. I feel like that's just gonna oddly be a factor in your situation anyway, so it seems appropriate enough, right? For Aries. Yeah, like you got the drive here. I'm digging it. I'm digging the energy. Like I said, even before I sat down and I was like tapping into your energy, I was so tired. But then like I tapped in and it's like, all right, come on, you got a job to do. Let's get it done. Get all your shit together. Get your supplies together. Let's do it. No time to waste, right? Act now or don't act. No. All right, Aries. What is going on? Your love life, your friendships, family life, any kind of connection. I like focusing on the romance though. Gives me a direction here. I don't want to be too scattered all over the place, you know what I'm saying? So, we'll see what your cards have to offer. Alright. Just give me 1 second. It does take me a little bit. I want to do this right. I don't like to rush these. Make sure they're good and shuffle. We're going to do it one more time, and I think we're ready to go. Again, the communications, someone's communicating weird. But I do have like this little thought, like there's someone around you, they're so cute, right? Oh my gosh, I can't even make that shit up. I don't take reversals, but it caught my eye. Okay. We got the Knight of Swords in reverse, but then we have you behind it all upright, which is, I'm actually gonna take those both out. I feel like that means something. Like I said, I don't do reversal cards, but okay, Aries, that's your energy, again, being in your power. With the Knight of Swords, that's a confrontational energy, and that comes off from, it could be you doing it, but, again, like having to make those serious conversations, but I feel like this is someone taking you a little bit by surprise. That's just what I'm feeling with it already. And this is, like kind of it's just an overall theme when it comes to, your love life or romance or connections, however you want to put it. But Knight of Swords comes in and like doesn't really plan things out, okay? Like Knight of Swords, they're a talker, but they don't think things through before they say things sometimes. So it comes off like really, it come off a little harsh, or it's not even harsh, it's just like all in your face. Okay, they just blurt shit out all in your face. And it can come off kind of like confrontational or a little bit even defensive. I don't know exactly how this person's coming off, whether it's you or another person. So we'll dive down a little deeper and just to see what is going on here. Okay, let's go. Okay, got the Queen of Swords. That could be how you're coming off, or it could be someone you're dealing with. Now, don't pay attention to like kings and queens, okay? Because we all have different energies. All right, we do. We all have masculine energies. We all have feminine energies. This is just how someone's energy is coming off. Yeah, you could be dealing with an air sign that's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but I don't take that too much into heart because this is just how the person's coming off. A little cold. But again, someone who's not afraid to communicate, which is, the cool thing. A lot of times this person has been like quite a few relationships. They're usually serious. They've had like their share of flings, but they are a pretty good communicator. So when they feel like they need to speak their truth, they speak it. It comes off very detached, like they just don't really care. It's a little bit different than the King of Swords. The King of Swords is real, just like detached. You don't care. He don't even like to talk about emotions. When the Queen of Swords is very like, very open about things, open about how they're feeling. open about how the situation really is. They're not gonna, it's either black and white. They're gonna tell you what's what, right? And I like how she's like putting her arm out here, like, yeah, come on. Come approach me with her little sword up. Like, come on, it's okay. Let's have this conversation. But then there's something going on kind of in this person's mental state, right? So that's the energy that this person's having. But then behind her, we got the Three of Pentacles, which is really nice. It's a very friends, let's like get together, very stable. We're working together, I could have known this person for a really long time, like, anyways. But then we have like the Eight of Swords. So what it looks like to me here, because there's no cups, it's almost like, especially for like the Three of Pentacles, that to me is like, we get along fantastically. Okay, like we hang out, like we can hang out and nothing's awkward, there's no tension, we talk freely, we work together really well, but then with that Eight of Swords, it's like it never really like gets past that. You see what I'm saying? Like it never really deepens more than that. It's more like, this is more of like a grounded, like we're really good friends, but it's detached in some way. There's not really any like emotions that come into it, or at least there hasn't yet. There's been no like, oh, I feel this way, I like you a lot, or no L-bombs for sure. This person, whether it's you or someone else, could be trapped in some kind of situation, with a person, or they're already talking to someone. There's some kind of reason why things don't progress further, and it almost looks like, this is like a self-imprisonment here. Right? So, it's a mental thing. Okay, like, there's really no reason why it couldn't progress further. Just someone's kind of keeping it that way. They're not ready to, like, see the romantic aspect of it yet. They're not ready to, like, totally go there yet for whatever fucking reason. I don't know, but we're gonna keep going. Ooh, Empress. Two of Cups. Fucking King of Swords, of course. I'm just talking about him. Alright, well, now you got the King and the Queen of Swords. Ooh, what a free couple. That would be like, especially with the Two of Cups here. So there's two like-minded people, especially with that King and Queen of Swords. Those are the energies that these people are taking on, right? You and another person. I like it, actually. Because we got like, because they're the element of air. So it's like the free, the situation can change. You don't have to hold so much attachments to it. Like-minded people, both really good communicators, both really honest people, they can shut people down, but like, it's kind of like that telepathic connection, right? Like, you just have to look in someone's eye and like, you already know. Like, what like they're thinking and feeling. I'm getting these all mixed up. So, it's nice. It's definitely compatible. Whatever this is, definitely compatible. It just for some reason hasn't lifted off the ground, but we do have this Two of Cups, so the connection is there. With the Two of Cups, and then that King of Queen of Swords, it's like there's a mutual understanding here for sure. Like two like-minded people. Now, when I get like the Two of Cups, that is connecting in one way, shape, or form. Obviously, it is the connection, but it has it has the ability to run deeper. It's this comfortability, this compatibility, this it's almost like a written agreement, like in the ethers, like two people agreed to kind of teach each other things. So I do feel like whoever this is going to be or already has been teaching you something, making you more empowered. You can kind of reflect on this person or situation and kind of relate it in different areas of your life, if that makes any sense. Like, I don't know if you guys are following me here, but when the Two of Cups pops up, it's someone enters our world who we are very connected with. We feel things for them, and then that actually brings up lessons, Okay, like, let's just say, like, someone hurts you, for example. We've all been through that, right? We can all, like, relate. Someone hurts you. Now, what lessons did you learn in that? And then you could apply them to, like, future relationships. So, it is someone to come in. It's really nice. You guys get along really well. It's someone that comes in, but they're there to, like, kind of teach you things, It's almost like they're teaching you, like to just kind of, like, release. I like it. we don't need no attachments. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's the lesson here with that Eight of Swords, because things haven't progressed. Now, no, that doesn't mean they can't progress like sexually. That's not what I'm talking about. Anyways, but we got the Empress here too. So this, this is your, that's a very like Tauran energy too. Venus, Libra. It's this Venetian, just the planet. Okay, this is someone who's fucking stunning, first of all. So, like I said, this could be you, this could be the other person. Bringing in this fucking beautiful energy. Oh my gosh. The Empress. Someone who's like all loving. She's free. She don't put up with no one's shit. And you got the Emperor and the Empress here. So like whatever this is just so fucking compatible that it's like out of this world. So why is there a problem with it not progressing forward? I don't know. Because either this person's looking at you, this is how they feel about you, or this is how you feel about someone else, right? I mean, that they're fucking like the most beautiful thing that you have ever seen in your life. Okay, most fucking gorgeous thing you've ever seen in your life. All right, they're gentle, they got all their shit figured out. They're like top dog, like the one. Like you look at someone and that's your fucking type right there. Like, looks, personality, love it. All right, so, okay, let's see what the problem is going on here. You got a lot of Libra cards in here, just saying. Ooh, okay, all right. We got the Moon. Illusion with emotions. So the Moon talks about things not being like everything's not what it seems. So if you feel like this person hates you, it's probably not the case. There's some kind of, masking of like the way someone feels. You could be doing this person could be doing this. Maybe just confusion about how they feel about me, in the situation. Aries, what the fuck? Because everything's so nice here. Everything's like free flowing. I like Aries talks to them pretty nice. Everything feels right. Everything feels so good. Wanting to make movements towards whoever this is. But there's just something here, like someone's a little bit in their head. Everything's not what it seems, so someone's probably hiding some emotions or how they truly feel or what they truly think about this person. That's, could be an issue. Honestly, the advice is, especially with the underneath, the card underneath, it's a confrontational energy, yeah, but it does lead to communication. Especially, like, if you or your person are in their power, they have the ability to conversate. It's a quick conversation. I don't see anything being lost here, Anyway, so yeah, you got the Moon that's talking about. About like the secrets and these deeper feelings and emotions behind it. But I got like a calm effect. I don't think it's that serious. I just feel like someone's hiding their feelings. Just not really vocalizing the way they feel about someone, which, that's okay. Maybe you're just not ready. Maybe you're just not ready. Maybe someone's just not ready. Okay, because somebody got Justice card here. Again, that Libran card. Don't have to fucking be a Libra, you know what I'm saying. But, like, this is balancing out a situation, especially so close to, like, the Moon. It really just kind of looks at both people's feelings and seeing if they're equal, right? Seeing if they're equal. So maybe that's just a little bit of concern. Maybe you feel a certain way about someone feels a certain way about you, and they don't know if that's going to be reciprocated. That's why it can't get off the ground of just being like friends or the sexual relationship, right? This is seeing a situation from both sides, weighing out the pros and cons. I mean, you got the Justice. You got to think of like when you're in court, right? Like someone walks up first and says their side of the story, and then someone else goes up and, says their fucking side of the story. Okay, who do you believe kind of thing? Is it equal? Is it fair? Is it just? Because then we have this beautiful card right here, the Judgment card, which is all about second chances. So, you could have been just already dealing with this person. This could be brand new. I feel like for a lot of you, it's not going to be like brand new, but it has the vibe of being brand new. It could be like a person you've already dealt with or you've been dealing with And now it's like, okay, you know, there's this energy where things couldn't lift off the ground. Well, maybe like someone comes back in, or maybe things, because this card gives you that second chance. Okay, well, where do you want to take this, Aries? Do you want to deepen this and make this Two of Cups where there's actually like love and emotion there? You know, or you got feelings, you know? But there's this also like this freeing energy where it's like, I don't want to label nothing with these with the King and Queen of Swords. They're just very truthful about their feelings. You know, they could just be like, hey, like, I really like you. But there's, you know, there's a little bit more. Now we don't have to attach any labels to it. And I kind of like that vibe for you for some reason. I don't know why. You know, you could be just dealing with a person that's like this, or you're like this, you know, like, I don't know, but I feel like both people agree with that. Like, it could, you know, so it's a time of second chances here. And really, you know, you're in your power, so you have the ability to make that choice. What do you want to do about this situation, Aries? Do you want to deepen it? Do you want to cut it off and try to find something else, you know? I don't think you do, because it seems pretty nice. So, alright, so let's just kind of close it out and just get our overall advice about what we should do. You don't have to take it, obviously. I think you know what you need to do. I'm not going to pick, there's a lot, and my thumb hit it. I felt it. Okay. That one came out. Okay. Well, there's a need here for advice. There's a need here for someone to kind of open up, to accept change. Because like I said, with this Judgment card being there, it's a make it or break it. It's a second chance energy, right? And it's going to give you that opportunity. Do I want to deepen this, or do I want to release it? You know, because there's the Death card here. Now, don't be scared of the damn Death card, okay? That's good change. The Death card comes up when there's change. There needs to be change in a situation. Yes, it does mean when a situation needs to end, but I'm not feeling a major, like, ending here. And if there's any ending, it's from your choice, right? It's by your own choice. So there's a call for a major change coming up. And then we got this King of Pentacles. Now, this could be a person you're dealing with, or it's your energy. But the King of Pentacles kind of represents, like, you know, it's like a father figure, like a very, like, supporting. Like, I'm going to support you. I'm going to be loyal. I'm going to be understanding. I'm going to be nurturing. When I mean nurturing, I mean that's like kissing on the forehead. That's the snuggles. That's the deeper, I'm going to be your best friend. I actually, you know, like the King of Pentacles energy, and they're really grounded. It's a beautiful energy to have. They're very fruitful. They're very present. They live in the moment. They're more touchy-feely. They're more sensual. And it's completely opposite than the King of Swords, right? So there needs to be some kind of a change here, to become, you know, a little less detached. Yeah, they're a great communicator. Yeah, you know, they're very free. And to this, I'm going to nurture you. I'm going to play with your hair when you fall asleep. I'm going to kiss your face kind of thing. It's to be more nurturing, to be more open, to be more snuggly. So it has to go from this to this, right? Someone somewhere has to do that in order for this to work really smooth. You got that second opportunity here. And the only problem is the Two of Swords. Someone is holding off, not really saying what they feel for this other person, right? Someone's not opening up. Someone's not real, like, see how she's got like a blindfold? I'd rather just not look. I'd rather just not know. I'd rather not know what this person's thinking or feeling. I'd rather not say what I need. You know, she's got her arms crossed over her heart here. It's like, no, you know, very King of Swords, you know, very Queen of Swords energy, a little standoffish. Like, I'm not going to open up to you in that way. I'm not going to express my feelings. But, like, dude, those swords get so fucking heavy. Could you imagine that? You know, like, I'm just going to choose not to see or not to say, because look how calm the water is. It ain't going to fuck anything up, right? Right? But there's got to be some kind of change. You know, maybe you don't have to, like, say everything that you're feeling, but you at least have to put the swords down. Like, fuck, like, be more vulnerable. You know how heavy it would be? Just hold those swords all the time. All the time. That would get so fucking exhausting, Aries. Like, it would. So either you're doing this or the other person's doing this. But the energy is here to take your power in this situation. And I feel like you just know what to do. I feel like you just have to have a conversation about, like feelings and shit. I know it's so uncomfortable. Ooh, everyone hates it. Ooh, gross feelings. Well, who cares? Like, either someone fucking wants to be with you or they don't. It don't even have to be like that if you don't want it to be like that, honestly. It just has to take a more nurturing and loving approach, and it could eventually just get there. Naturally, on its own. So, Aries, I hope that made sense. Because that's all I'm going to do. That's all I'm going to do for this reading. We ain't going to keep going into it because that's all we need to know. Alright, well, if you guys are having holidays, happy holidays. I hope everything's going well. And I will see you guys again real soon. Have a wonderful afternoon.